Hi everyone, I am back and we are here to obviously work on my multiple journals. Now I have been busy making these little book page tuck spots. You just get a safety pin and put them on the side of a page. If I could find one of my journals, I could show you exactly what I mean. What you would do is you would just put them like that on a page and put a safety pin. So I've been making one for each of the journals and I thought I'd show you. It's one of Patty's pockets, and that's Patricia Viramonte's, and I just love them. They're just so cute. I have lots and lots of old books, so I'll just quickly show you how I've made these. I'll just quickly do one and then I'm going to put some ephemera on them. So we're going to be getting some of the ephemera out. So basically all I've done is just took an old book that's very aged and lovely old pages. I think this is 1950 something, but look at the pages. They're just gorgeous and lovely smell of old, being old. And all I do is take 2 pages and then glue them together. So you just would glue them together like so, and then you wait for them to dry and then cut them down to the size that you need for your journal. So that's basically it. So I just use a Pritt stick and just glue that together and then cut that down. And then what I've done is, with the remnants that you're left over from cutting this out, there's a strip if you've got big enough pages, and I just then will cut one to size for the, just cut it to size. Basically, then we will just distress this around the edges. These are so super easy to make. And then taking your glue, I just you just hold this side to make sure. What I do is just glue down the edges. These are really, and they are so quick to make, and then you have the fun of decorating them. So glue that down, and then I have some lace here, so I'm going to put a bit of lace on here. Just cut this down to size. So we're just going to put this down here. And this gives you almost like a double tuck spot, because you've got that with the safety pin. I keep pulling the safety pins. Paper clip to attach to the paper, so you've got a tuck here, but you've also got a little tuck here to put something cute in as well. So we'll just put some lace on. We're going to trim that down, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of this, like what do you call it? I do not know. Lovely don't know what you would call it. Oh my gosh, edging. Just going to put a little bit there because we're going to put some ephemera on there. And then what I do is I just take it to the sewing machine and sew all around that once it's dry. But if you don't have a sewing machine, it's still fine like it is. Just make sure that those pages inked up, distressed around the edge. Looks nice with a lovely distressed edge. So I'm going to leave that one to dry. And as you can see, I've got lots and lots and lots that I have already made. So let me move these out of the way. I'm trying to be very, sorry about that, organised and tidy. So these are the pockets, various pockets that I've made. I think I made 20 something of them. And what I'm going to do is just see if we can find a little bit of ephemera just to pop on there. So I thought I would show you my lovely, or one of my lovely boxes of ephemera. And these are just little pieces. So this one I've already put a piece on, and it just, you know, picks it up a little bit like so. So we're just going to find some bits and pieces to this is my box, or one of my boxes, and it just has lots of lovely little bits of ephemera from, oh my gosh, all different places. Tim Holtz, Artie Mays, Tsunami Rose, the old design shop. There's just so many places, you know, like even paper pads, you can find little bits and things, you know. So what I'm going to do, let's take this tray out. Oops. And what I'm going to do is just lay some of these. I'm not in shot, am I there? Get back. Am we in shot now? There you go. So we're just going to lay those out there and just have a look through some of these. They're a bit big there, aren't they? Let's have a look, see if there's any smaller pieces here. They're quite cute, aren't they? Mind you, I don't know about that. It's arsenic. I don't know. Oh, look, there's a postage stamp there. I think we could have that on one of them, I think. Oh, butterflies. We like butterflies, don't we? In fact, I found a little... oh, look at these little flower pieces. That's cute. Hold on to that one because I like that a lot. We like the stamp. The butterfly, I think I prefer the coloured butterflies. I like that one, but there might be some more in here. Let's have a look. I've got so many on this flowers. So many bits and pieces that it's about time I use them up, really. Okay, so I'm not so keen on the black butterfly, not on this project anyway. Oh look, we've got a little clock that I cut out of a, I think it was an antiques book. Nope, not feeling that bit. Oops. So it's just a matter of going through these little bits. Oh, I do like the postcards, I must admit. Oh, I like that on there. So that's that one. The butterfly I quite like. Right, we just need to find something for this one. Now this one, has got those flowers on. Oh, Charlie's here. Charles. No, I don't think that works because we've got that on there. Now that, I think, is... Oh, I don't know. I thought it was French, but it's not actually. Charlie, I cannot work with you walking backwards and forwards. See, I do like the postcards. Right, you're going to be a pain, and there's lots of little pieces on here. Come on. You can't... Where are you going to sit? Okay. Seriously? Move. Right, okay. And what I've got... Right, honey, you're going to have to go down for... Oh, no, it's all going all over the floor. He's going to have to go down for a little bit, I think. So then I have my glue gun, and I'm just going to... Oh, you know what? I always forget to ink things up. I'm very naughty. And even though you don't have to ink things up, I do think that they look a bit better. I'm just terrible. I forget. I'm getting better though. And so each journal is going to have one of these in there, and then we're going to do some corner pockets, and oh gosh, I've got so much to do still on them. Okay, now we're just going to put some, oh, you know what, I forgot to put my glue gun on. Oh, let me stick that on a minute, and then I'll use Fabri-Tac until that. Oh, do you know what, my other one, you could just switch on, and I keep forgetting to switch this one on because it's got to be plugged in. Right, okay, I'm not with it. I've been working on my journals all day, and I forgot to put the camera on because I was actually sat downstairs doing them. So okay, we can just use Fabri-Tac for now. I do prefer to use hot glue if it's, you know, like going on something as an embellishment, but it doesn't matter, they will just still stick down with Fabri-Tac. And it's just, you know, just gives it a little something. And then we're going to obviously have some ephemera in the pockets as well, so that's another one done. And then I'm going to stick this butterfly down. Do you know, I only opened this the other day, and I've nearly worked my way through one of my Fabri-Tacs. Thank God I ordered 3 when I put my order in. I just prefer it, I think, because I work with lace and fabric now. It just, for me, it's the best glue. There you go. So I've got these to finish off, and then I designed some book plates to go in the front of each of the journals. So that's going to be a new digi-kit that's going to be going on my Etsy store, hopefully in the next day or two. And I'll show you it at the end of this video, because I'm so super excited with the results, because basically I took some images from some old books, 1800 something, I do not know, very, 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 very old book, and changed them into book plates. So I was quite chuffed with myself, made myself a digi-kit as well, so that you can all at home, all of you watching, you know, if you want them to buy them, they will be on my Etsy store. Right, okay, next 3 here. I'll show you them later anyway. Right, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, actually, so I don't think we're going to be doing the car boot tomorrow. And we won't have many car boots left now because, oh, see that one? I don't think I'm actually going to put anything on this one because I put the trim down the middle and it's going to have ephemera in there. So I'm going to leave that one. And let's have a look. See, I think these tickets are quite nice. We've got another clock there. Doesn't really go, Chanel. Right, I'm going to pull these things out here and have a look. No. You know what it is? I've put this trim on near enough all of them, and I haven't really left myself much space to put some ephemera. There's another lovely little butterfly here, so I'm sure this is going to get used. I like me butterflies. So maybe that one could go on there. If we could do a cluster on that one, maybe. I quite like that as a cluster. That one, I don't think there's any room to do anything because I only did a little tuck spot there, so I might leave that one. This one has actually got a bit of space there, so I think what we'll do, we'll put the little cluster on that one. Oh, I'm liking that. Let's have a look. And that, there you go. What do you think to those two? So we can do this one because these are quite flat. So I love decorating things. I think this is one of my favourite parts. I love all of the journal making process actually, because I love the way that you can use so much of your craft stash. You really can. I mean, it's, oh gosh, I've got stuff out that was sat in boxes for years when I was doing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, loved doing the card tutorials, loved it, loved Stampin' Up. But I think a lot of my craft stash was not getting used. And I think the reason I've gone over to journals is because I'm using more in the process of making journals. So that's my excuse anyway. So look at that one. That looks cute. And it's got like a little writing spot as well on that one. So that's another one done. Now, has my glue gone? Ow, yes it has. Ow, ow, ow. Right, that was a bit silly, Chanel. So we're going to put that there. Like that. And then we're just going to pop a little, oops, on the butterfly there. And that's made a cute little cluster. And these don't really take long at all to, you know, to decorate up. Again, I don't think there's any space because it's only a little tuck spot, so we'll leave that one. Maybe that one we could put something on. That one, I think definitely because we've got a big space there. That one, not, because I think that one's quite nice by itself. That one we can definitely do something with. So let's work on these three. Aye, aye, aye. You know what? I could have moved that. There you go. Forward a little bit. Maybe that. And let's have a look. We didn't use the postage stamp, did we? So maybe that could go on there. Ah, and that one there. I think that looks quite cool, actually. What's that? Very dinky little bit. Right, okay, so let's... Oh, you know what? Oh, have I been inking? I think I did. I did ink the butterfly, didn't I? I think I did. I think I did. Okie dokie. So that's that one. Let's get my glue gun. Oh, I don't know if I said the other day. I had bought, I don't know if I actually told you. I think I did, I don't know. Anyway, the other day I went to the range and I bought a couple of things that I didn't really need, but when I saw them I thought I did need them. I do need them. And one of them was a glue gun, but it's a cordless one, so it uses batteries. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I can sit at night and, you know, do some gluing as we do, and without having all the wires and all this, that and the other. So anyway, I bought this glue gun. I was so chuffed. I was like, yes. And I bought some batteries for it. And anyway, it didn't melt the glue. It was just lukewarm. So I thought, oh my gosh, I've got a broken glue gun. And I was going to take it back. And then I suddenly realised they were really cheap batteries. So I bought some better batteries yesterday. And it works. It's fantastic. A cordless glue gun from the range. Wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm using my other glue gun because I'm at my table here, so I don't mind using it for that one. Oh, see, that's quite pretty, but I don't know. Need something else on it. I'm sure I had some little flowers somewhere, but I won't be able to find them now. Will I? Oh, look, that was a clock that I cut out of this book. Oh, where are my little flowers? I don't think there's any little flowers in here. Oh, there's a little flower. Need something else on that though. Not sure about that one. It's little stamps. Oh, look, there's a little stamp. Now this was from a stamp collector's book, and all I did was I cut it out because it's really flimsy paper, put it on some like chipboard, and then I glossy accented it, and look, you've got like a chipboard stamp. So actually that would look quite nice, but not on there. What about on there? Looks quite cute, I think. I think what I could probably do, maybe a little bit of cheesecloth behind it might look good. Let me see if I can remember where my cheesecloth is. Oh, where are you? This is where I cannot find any, and yet I've got loads. Ah, here it is. This is my, and if you can see, I've got a great big, oh no, it's too big, Chanel. Great big basket of bits and pieces. So maybe a little bit of cheesecloth would, oh my gosh, I've got so many little bits. Look at my box was really tidy, and now it's not. Oh, actually, they're quite pretty. These little tags. Tickets, actually. No, I quite like that on there. Okay, let's move these back here a minute because I'm getting myself in a pickle. Oh my goodness. I am getting myself in a mess here. That's not difficult, Chanel. Right, okay, what was I doing? I was cutting a little, I've got the attention span of a goldfish. I was going to take a little bit of cheesecloth and just cut a little bit of this. And see if maybe putting a little bit of this behind would give it a little bit of texture. And see, that's what we needed. We needed something like that. Is that upside down? Nope, that's the right way. And what I would probably do is just distress it a little bit as well. And I'm going to put a little bit behind that, and then maybe we're going to put a bit I think that's too much, isn't it? Do I like that better or that better? Or maybe we should just do this. Right, I think that will do. So let's just going to give this a little bit of with my distress ink, just to take off that white. And then I'm going to Fabri-Tac this down, I think. This side. Oh, I did not see. I forget to distress things. I did forget, didn't I? Oh. That on there. And then just going to pop that down. Oops. Like that. Oops. Actually, I quite like all this little bits on here, actually. I thought it might be too much, but I'm going to go with it. Obviously, when it's on the page and it's got ephemera in it and everything, then it will look even better. So just going to pop that on there. And I've just got like a little cluster. This one, we're just going to put that. Oops, oh no. This is where I get all stuck. Oh, get off. Oh no. That's so sticky. There you go. Actually, I should have put some eyelash. I don't even know where my eyelash trim is. Oh. You know what? I've been so much more organised, but there's always the one thing that you can't find, and I do not know where have I put that. Right, that will have to be my thing later to find my eyelash trim, because I will need that. I know I will. Oh, I really like that. I'm going to make some more of those. I'll probably do a little video to show you, but that is so cute. And if you imagine a stamp collector's book, there are thousands of pictures of stamps, and they're so easy to make, and actually it looks so cool. Right, we have 1, 2, oh my gosh, we've still got 5 left. 5 left, I tell you. Those two, that one I'm not going to do anything with, I don't think, because that's quite nice. And I think maybe that one's quite nice as well. Now I do have, where are we? Now, this is a really cool thing. Tim Holtz, I bought these ideology tapes, and they've got lots of different words: imagination, today, and little sayings, remember the now. So what I did was, it's washi tape. I put the washi tape on just paper and then cut these little words out. So I've always got words to put on things, and you get so many. I mean, look at all these words here. I don't really want a big long saying, do I? Oh look, there's a little one. What have we got? Story, that might be quite nice. Friends, that would be quite nice. So do you see what I mean? Out of that rolls of washi tape, I mean, oh gosh, you get so many, and I just sat cutting them up one night. So that's another little idea there for you. Let me ink this one up, because this is very white. probably going to put this on something, and this one as well. What if we are? Maybe, I don't know. We'll try that. And then let's find something else to go. No, that won't work. Another little flower. Now, could use another little bit of this. I know, Charles. Mummy's been working all day, hasn't she? So let's, I'm going to put a bit behind here. Put that on there. Okay, so that looks good. I'm just going to, oh, come on, glue. And then we're just going to stick, oops, that was a big blob of old glue, that was. That came out so fast. Oh, right, we're definitely going to have to let that dry, and I've actually got too much of this showing, so I've just trimmed that down a bit. And we have glue oozing out everywhere. No, 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 no. Right, I'm going to have to let that one dry because that's very sticky. It's that one. And I really like this one. Oh, I didn't ink that blooming ticket, did I? Oh, one day I will remember. So as you can see, didn't take very long at all to do these. Super fast. Oops. Nearly done, Charles. And there's that one. This one I'm going to leave it as it is because I think sometimes it's nice to have some that haven't got too much going on. So that's those pocket pages done. I need to also do the paper clips with ribbon for the DigiKit. Let me just grab it for you. Now, before I show you, let me show you it in my book. I've already put one in one of the journals, and here's the, I've turned it into a pocket, and it's just a lovely book plate, and it's, like I said, from an about 1840s, I think the book is, something like that. And I've just turned that into a tuck spot there. Now, there are 5 designs. And the DigiKit, this is what you get. Let me show you the DigiKit. You get 5 sheets of 4 of these book plates. And there's the first one. Actually, that's not the first one. That's actually number 5. So, oh, and that's number 4. Let me just put them in order. 3. Okay. What's that one? 4. I'll put them in order, and that would have been helpful, wouldn't it, Chanel? So 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So these are the book plates. So this is the first one, which is the one I've just shown you. And it just says this book belongs to, and of course you can write in it. And like I said, I've just literally turned that into a pocket, but you could just print it out and stick it here. You know, you could make it smaller, or you could put, you know, just put it here. And I just love having the names in the book. So that's the first one. Just put that there. And there's 4 on each page, and there's 5 designs. So this is the second design. This is the third design with the pansies. How lovely are they? And this is the 4th design. It's more of a wreath kind of look going on. And then we have just this ornate like book plate here. So I have been busy cutting these out, and all of these, one of these is going to go into each journal. So I've inked them all up around the edges, and these are all going to go in each and every journal, so that if you you know, own one of these journals, or you're given it as a gift, you can write their name in it or write your name in it. It's entirely up to you. And like I said, you can use this as a pocket and glue 3 sides down using it as a pocket in the front. You can just glue it down. Oh, I've got glue and all sorts over myself. But you get the idea. So all of those I am going to glue in to the journals before our next video. I've done all the lace, which I said I had, but I won't show them today because this video's already gone on long enough. So what I'll do is I'll show all of the lace tomorrow and the book plates, and show you where I've got to. Probably not tomorrow, it should be Monday now. So all right, my lovelies, have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'm looking forward to going and chilling out a little bit and doing a little bit more crafting before I do. But I shall see you all very soon. So take care for now. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.